Hey guys, this is Brad with Car Mobile Detailing. Thanks for watching this video. Customer of mine, John, he brought down a 1990 Ranger 481V. He lives in Arkansas. He lives part-time here in Grand Prairie. He's in the car auctioning business, so he is able to run his boat by here. And it was my first detail at our house. We moved in here about 2 months ago. This is my new office. Hope to shoot some more videos from around here. So he got this boat. It was in pretty rough shape. Had the seats redone, the whole steering column redone, the engine repainted, new fenders, new wheels, tires, basically brought it back from dead. And it is absolutely amazing how this thing turned out. When he brought it to me, the only issues he had was there were some rough spots on the top of the boat. On the top cap, he had some overspray rough spots. In the splash well was pretty rough. And on the back step area, it was faded, oxidized, and rough. So I thought I could just do a compound polish followed by a regular polish, a two-step. But as I got to doing it, it wasn't going to work. So I had to run up to Detail Garage. Thank goodness there's one here in Prosper about maybe a mile and a half from me, and got some 3000 grit paper, and then they had some sanding blocks. I used that, and turned out really, really good. Took me a little longer than I thought. He dropped it off at 7 in the morning, and I think he came and picked it up at 4. So it was probably an 8-9 hour job, but turned out amazing. I used Glidecoat Pro Marine, 2 coats of that, which is my go-to. It's the best stuff out there as far as I'm concerned for marine. John's really pleased with his boat. This thing could be in a museum now that he did all the work to it. I know he's proud of it. I was very proud to do the work I did. And here's some pictures of the before of what it looked like until he got it. Put all the money and effort and time into it, and then trusted me to do the ceramic coating, and I appreciate that. And I appreciate you guys for watching. I hope you enjoy the video. So after the pre-rinse, I use Chemical Guys Clean Slate. It's probably one of the better strip soaps out there, especially for its price. It's not very expensive. It's really good at stripping any type of sealants or waxes that have been on there previously, getting it ready for the ceramic coating. After I apply the clean slate with a foam cannon, I rinse it off, and then I come back with the 2-bucket method. And this, you have to agitate it to really get any dirt off of there that you don't want on there before you start polishing and compounding it. Seems like overkill, but you know, you want to get that surface as perfect as possible. And I found when I do this, there's not a spot that I miss, which makes it better. And this is a cool story John was telling me about. He got the name the Brim Reaper because he helps out a lot of kids take some fishing, you know, kids that don't have that opportunity to do so. And I always admire that, to introduce a child to fishing. It's a great cause. I normally start out with wheels and tires first, but this time I thought I'd mix it up, try something different. That Signature Series wheel cleaner I use from Chemical Guys is really good. Then I use my essential brushes, and my sweet wife came out right in the middle of me doing this and was kind enough to ask, hey, can I get you some donuts up the road? And I'm like, of course. What a sweet thing to have to ask me for that, but turned out really good. And then use my brushes here. The tires themselves were very clean. I think they're brand new, so I didn't really do anything to them, but I got the wheels cleaned up really good. And you'll see here in a little bit that I used air compressor to blow it out. That way I didn't have to wipe them down and miss any spots. After getting the surface as clean as I possibly could, I started with the Chemical Guys clay luber, and that's a nanoskin clay mitt. It's like a clay bar, but it's just easier for me to use, especially on a bigger surface, so makes the job go by a lot quicker. And this is a wet sanding I was talking about. I went up to Detail Garage and got this. It's a 3000 grit sandpaper with a clay block, and then forget what I was using as for this. I think it might have been clay luber as well, but I thought I could compound and polish this, but did a few test spots and it wasn't even putting a dent in it, so this stuff helped out a whole lot. After I got finished with doing the wet sanding, I came back with Lake Country wool pad with some Glidecoat nano compound, and this really did a good job of cutting down any of the surface scratches or minor marring that might have come from the wet sanding. Turned out really good. And this is my final step to prepare for the ceramic coating. This was a Rupes 3-inch pad, I believe. I was using my Adams Mini Swirl Killer and just a nano polish, and this got the surface about as glass-like as it could possibly get. Looked really good when I got finished with this. Hey guys, I just want to thank y'all if y'all made it this far in the video. I really appreciate it. I love doing these videos. I love detailing ceramic coating cars, boats, trucks. I get to meet so many cool people when I do this, and I get to meet so many cool subscribers to my channel. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. I think I'm up to like 470 now, so moving along pretty good. And this is 3D wipe. It's alcohol water mixture, and it just takes off any of the residue from the polish and compound and gets it ready for the ceramic coating. And right here I just did it was 3D as a company, and it's a metal polish, and I just used a Rupes foam polishing pad for it. Made a few passes over it. Once I wiped it off, it looked really good and shiny. It's messy, so the red rag I used to wipe it off will probably go right in the trash. You'll see here in a minute how messy it gets when you're done. But it turned out really well. I was impressed with this product. And speaking of product, if you like anything I use on here, I'll leave a product description below, and I'll leave a discount code for detailed image, and it'll be at 10% off. If feel free to use that. And finally, this is the star of the show right here. This is my Glidecoat Pro Marine. Use it in crosshatch pattern. It was 105 degrees out. Sorry for the goofy looking hat, but it kept the sun off of me. I was out there for quite a bit. But use a crosshatch pattern. Did 2 coats of this, and it flashes really quick, especially in this heat. So I do wipe off with a regular rag, and then I come back with this plush rag just to make sure I didn't miss any spots. You sure don't want to leave any high spots when you're doing a ceramic coating. And now we're just about to the end. I'm putting on the second coat of the ceramic coating. Just once again, thank you guys so much for watching this. I know John was happy how it turned out, and I love this boat. Growing up, it was the pinnacle to have a Ranger bass boat, and the 481V is just an amazing boat, and just love doing it. One of my favorites I've done yet. And like I said, it was a pleasure meeting John and meeting so many people when I get to do these jobs. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you on the next one.